So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Red Mags TV video. In today's video, I'll be doing a preview for the game on Saturday's Manchester United take on Brighton. If you do enjoy the video, guys, make sure to smash it a like, helps out a lot. Also, guys, make sure to subscribe, bottom right corner, with notifications on to keep up to date with new videos. And also, guys, before we get into the main part of the video, which will be the preview, make sure to comment your score predictions and your thoughts going into the game on Saturday. But anyway, guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, what's going on? So this Saturday, Manchester United will take on Brighton and Hove Albion at the Amex in our penultimate game of the season. And 2 games left to go. Brighton on the weekend and then the 22nd of May away at Crystal Palace until we can write off what has been a horrendous season, to put it politely, to be fair. But the other day against Brentford, how good was it to see this Manchester United side win a game convincingly, and every single one of those players on that pitch, all the 11 players, put in a shift and put in a good performance. Like, how often have we seen this Manchester United side do that? And it was just really good to see. And hopefully that's the standard we now set for the next 2 games against Brighton, against Palace, and then of course next season it's a different ball game for Manchester United. So let's just keep the standard going, end off the next 2 games really well, and then at least the players can go off and end the season on a bit of a high, so they can look forward to next season. Because if we were to lose the next 2 games or so, I don't think the players would be able to go into their holiday on high spirits or anything like that. They shouldn't be going away on high spirits, because for what this season has been, it's been absolutely disgusting what we had to endure and what we had to watch week in, week out. But I think just for them themselves as players to win the next 2 games, how we did against Brentford, I think it will do them well and give them some confidence going into next season. So hopefully we can get some results in the next 2 games or so. But I just hope we can keep up what we saw and keep the performance level how it was against Brentford and keep that standard in the next 2 games or so. But yeah, guys, what's your thoughts going into the game on Saturday? Do you really care about it? Do you want to see a good performance? Because for me, I think if we do see a good performance, and again, it just makes us as Manchester United fans a bit more happier to end the season. And we haven't had the feeling of being happy for ages, have we, as Manchester United fans? Let's be honest. And the last game against Brentford was the first time in a long, long time I looked at this Manchester United team and I saw us play football. I saw the players on there wanting to play as a team, wanting to play football, and wanting to give the fans something. And that's all we ask for as fans, really, for them to perform for us and give us something to be happy about. And we just haven't had that this season. So that was really, really good to see. But yeah, on Erik ten Hag, of course, we do know there are a lot of players leaving. Of course, you have Wan-Bissaka, which reportedly, what we have heard, could be going back to Crystal Palace. We have heard that Phil Jones and Eric Bailly have privately said to their teammates their intentions of leaving Manchester United. We know Pogba's leaving. We know Jesse Lingard will probably leave the club, to be fair. Matic and Mata are already leaving as well. Rashford could potentially leave. I don't think he will, but we have heard a few things about it at the moment, but I don't think he will end up leaving. I think he will be given a chance. So there's about 7 or 8 players there which will be shipped, and I'll tell you what, it's been a long time coming, because many of these players shouldn't have been here this season, shouldn't have been here last season. It was just because the Glazers and Ed Woodward's way of managing these players and getting as much money as they can from them going into the club, and that's what it all was about, to be fair. It wasn't about giving these players opportunities and saying, even though they said to them, we'll give you a chance. Jesse Lingard, he was promised a chance this season. That never came. Bailly, we kept him when we signed him a contract. We expected him to have a chance. Never came. So I think a lot of these players, it's been a long time coming for them. I'm just happy they're going to go elsewhere and get a chance, which you haven't got at Manchester United. So we have heard that a lot of players will be leaving. So I am expecting, apparently we have heard that you have 200 mil to spend, but you have a lot more as well, because we're going to get money for the likes of these players that are leaving as well. We're going to get a bit of money for Lingard, hopefully. I think, someone is going to come in for him and probably pay a decent amount for him, I think. And, who else could we get money for? I reckon we could get money for Rashford. I don't think he wants to be here anymore, so we can get money for Rashford. We can get a lot more money for him as well. So, let me know what you guys think on all those players that are leaving. Should we have kept some? I know Mata and Matic were already leaving, but the likes of Wan-Bissaka, does he need to stay? Players like that. Rashford, do you want him at the club? Lingard, I think it's time to go as well. But, some players are just not going to get the chance at Manchester United anymore. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to what we can do next season. I'm looking forward to the transfer window and looking forward to what players we bring in, because there's a lot of expectation now on, Manchester United and Erik ten Hag to deliver these world-class players that are going to hopefully come to the club and improve us as a team. And hopefully we look forward to next season, guys. But I will put my team on the screen now. So guys, what's going on? So my team going into the game on Saturday against Brighton. So I have gone David De Gea in net, left back Alex Telles, right back Diego Dalot, then I have gone with Victor Lindelof and of course Rafael Varane. I don't see any reason to change his defensive lineup at the moment, so that's what I have gone with. Then in the middle, the only change I've made into the team for Saturday is of course Fred, who came off the bench and on for Matic, I think. Yeah, honestly, he came off for Matic, didn't he? Alongside McTominay for the last couple of minutes or so. So I'm expecting Fred to come back into the squad this Saturday. I think Ralph really likes Fred as well, so it'll either be Matic and Fred or McTominay and Fred, but you're more likely to see McTominay alongside Fred this Saturday, but I prefer Matic in the midfield as well. I just think he adds a different dimension to our team. Then I have gone with Bruno on the left, of course Mata in that cam position, right hand side Elanga, and up top Cristiano Ronaldo. So very similar to what you saw against Brentford, but yeah guys, that's my team going into the game. Let me know what you guys think down below. So guys, what's going on? So that's my team going into the game on Saturday against Brighton. Let me know what you guys think down below. And also guys, make sure to comment your teams and what players would start for you against Brighton on Saturday. And as you can see in that little video, I have gone for a similar team for what we saw at Brentford. I just thought that game the other day, everyone clicked well. Of course, the link up between Bruno, Mata and Ronaldo worked really well. I thought Matic and McTominay in the midfield bossed the midfield and was probably one of the only times you ever won a midfield battle against a team this season. Varane and Lindelof, they were solid enough. I thought Bruno had a better game. Of course, Telles and Dalot, question marks over them. But, you know, other than that, I thought we got to keep the same team for the next 2 games or so because they did play. They probably do deserve it after that performance against Brentford. But yeah, guys, let's talk a bit about Brighton now, because we play Brighton on Saturday, not Brentford. It's similar, man. I keep getting them mixed up. But yeah, Brighton on Saturday. And this season, Brighton, again, they've achieved so much under Graham Potter this season. Again, currently right now, in the present time of doing this video, they do sit 9th in the league, and they're aiming for and on course for a top 10 finish this season, which for Brighton would be really impressive and really good. Because I remember one time this season, I was watching a game, and after the game ended, I think Brighton lost the game, and the fans were booing and calling out for Graham Potter to leave the club, and I was like, what do these fans expect for Brighton? I think a mid-table finish for Brighton would have been acceptable for their fans. I'm not too sure what I mean, they're realistic fans. I'm not too sure what any Brighton fans would think of that. But yeah, they were booing at that point. And I think Graham Potter really was on the same wavelength as me when saying that, what else do you expect from this team? You know, with Brighton, we're not one of the top teams in the league. We're not one of the big dogs. And a mid-table finish would be acceptable. The fact they've gone beyond that and are aiming for and on course for a top 10 finish, in my eyes, is incredible. And Graham Potter, for me, is so underrated. It's unreal. The football he plays, the results he keeps on getting, and how he keeps on getting this Brighton team in these type of positions deserves so much credibility. I don't think he gets that. I really don't. So let me know what you guys think down below and how Brighton have been. But we know their key players: Morpay, Trossard, of course Danny Welbeck. One player I have kept an eye on this season are Cucurella and Nwupu, who I think have been very impressive this season. I was really impressed with them. They've been quite good this season. But yeah, other than that, they have players that can hurt us. That's what I'm going to say. With the way Graham Potter plays, he's going to realise this Manchester United team just come off probably one of their best performances of the season, and are probably going to hopefully end the season quite well. So it's going to be a good game, guys. It is going to be a good game. My score prediction, I'm going to go Manchester United 3, Brighton 1. I think they're scoring a day, but I think we'll have more than enough in this to get a result here, especially if we perform to the standard that we did against Brentford in the next 2 games or so. I don't see any reason why we cannot get the next 2 results, but, you know, hopefully we just go into, hopefully we end the season well, because at least it will be a bonus. But I want to get the next 2 wins here. I think it'll be good for the players' confidence and good for them to go into next season on a bit of a high, really. So yeah, guys, 3-1 Manchester United. I'm going for Ronaldo to get a brace. I'm going to say Elanga to get on the score sheet. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash a like, guys. Helps out a lot. Share the video as well with your mates. Get them to check it out. Subscribe down below, bottom right corner, the red button. And also, guys, comment your score predictions. But anyway, guys, that's it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.